Hey YouTube, I'm gonna make an upgrade video on my pistol. You notice the handle might be a little bit different. That's one thing you can do, but it doesn't really help the performance. It's just a little bit. I think it looks a little bit better than the other one does. But here's what I use to connect it with. I'll just show you that, and then there's this bar on the back, and then it's just kind of made out of this like block. But anyways, the real upgrade, the first one at least, is this. When you made the gun, you should have had a piece here that you put your rubber bands on, and it should have been like an actual Lego block. I would recommend replacing it with this. I use this in like most of my mechanisms, but it's a lot stronger, and it won't break as easy. And you can also use like two of these things, like on an axle. So yeah, that's the first one. Okay, and the next step is going to be, we're going to make the barrel longer. To do this, we're going to have to, I already did it kind of, but pry up like right here, like that. And I'm going to take these two pieces out on the sides, these, that, and on the other side too, right here. Those come out, and I'm going to replace them with longer bars. They don't need to have holes. I think these are 14 studs long. Okay, and then you can just replace this piece back, just like so. And next, go ahead and take the top piece off, or try to. Hold on, let me try to get this off. There we go. Oh, that got too much there. Oh, okay, there we are. Okay, let me fix all this. Okay, so I got like this top piece off here that was right here. I'm going to replace it with this. This is 16 studs long, and it will match up with the other bars. Just like that. And pretty much now you just got to kind of build in between all this stuff, and make sure you add something on the front of the gun that's going to hold like a peg for the rubber bands. And you want it to probably touch this bar, this thing here, the 2x16, I think, this part. So that piece with the hole would probably be like right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm not gonna show the whole process, but you get the idea. Okay guys, I'm back. I filled in the rest of the pieces, and it's pretty solid, like it's sturdy. And another thing I did, let me get closer here. You can see I filled in these tiles. I had to fill in all the tiles again. But on the ends I have these kind of tiles, and they're kind of like, they have like these little stripes in them kind of, and they help to grip the rubber band, and like the rubber bands don't slip off too much. So I would do that, and if you did it right, you should have put like one of these pieces in the end, and you can just put a peg in here. And the longer barrel helps the rubber bands not to shoot down anymore, and that was one of the big problems. So it should be fixed now, that problem at least. And next, you can make the slide longer, or you could just leave it the same, because it'll fit on here still. It'll fit on here just like this. But if you don't like that look, you can extend this out, and I might go do that real fast just to show you what it looks like. Okay guys, I'm extending the slide now. I have two bars that are 16 studs long, and a piece like a flat panel like this that's 10 studs long, and it's 4 studs wide, of course. But the thing is, like, if you don't have this long of a bar, you can always just like figure out a way just to do it with shorter ones. It's not too hard. But I found that these fit correctly, and they'll fit the length of the barrel. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off. I took off these two pieces that were on the end, and I'm gonna replace them with these two longer ones. Okay, and then this panel will just go on top like so. And that is successfully a bigger slide. And you want to keep the rubber band that holds the slide on kind of near the middle of the slide. So I might move this one back a bit, and yeah, so that looks about good. And I'll go and load the gun, and I'll show it firing and show the difference between the old gun and this new upgraded version. Okay, I'm loading my gun right now, and I just wanted to show you a little tip to do when you're loading. What I do is I put the rubber band on here, I twist it in the middle like so, and then I pull it all the way back, and that helps keep it all in the middle section, just like that. And now you can just put on the slide, and I'm not sure how many bullets or how many rubber bands I have loaded here, but we'll count when we're shooting. So this is a completed upgraded gun that's fully loaded, and we can go shoot it. So here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're out. So that was 6 shots, and I think that's about as many as it can hold, or else like the gun will kind of not work too well. But so the longer barrel helps give the rubber bands, like it pulls the rubber bands more back, I guess you could say, and that gives it more strength, because the further the rubber bands pull back, like the farther it's gonna go. Hopefully you could hear the rubber bands hitting the wall over there. This gun is definitely a ton more stronger than the last version, and it does shoot a lot straighter. So I hope you guys enjoy the gun now, and please like my video, comment, and subscribe.